The royal family's Megxit drama is set to feature in a sequel to The Crown. Show bosses have apparently been urged to take the royal story even further, opening up to a new modern era. And it doesn't stop there. Netflix is hoping to get the most out of its Harry and Meghan documentary by screening it at the same time as the upcoming season of The Crown to fully capitalise on the Duke's upcoming bombshell biography. And honestly, my take on this is just another way to keep that couple relevant. I don't understand what is going to come out in this bombshell autobiography that we don't already know. They were in the royal family, they didn't like it, they left. Meghan got accused of bullying, Harry got accused of whining, and that's the end, right? They've been out of the royal family for a few years now. Can we just move on? Why are they spending money on this couple that really has nothing more to give?
You question it, it's because they are box office. And it seems to be that the more money you give them, the more chaos they cause. The fact that Harry still gets invited to speak to the UN, you know, unwittingly and, you know, it's who cares what he thinks on these subjects, because he's going to tell us to do one thing and he's going to do the other. And I think people want to see the train wreck. People want to see, they want to see a dramatisation of what was said behind closed doors. They want to see the, you know, did they really say, or did somebody really say what Meghan wants, Meghan gets? Did Harry really fly off at his brother? Did they shout? Really, did they argue? How did they talk to each other? All of this stuff, people love it. I don't know why, but they love it.
I think it just cheapens the royal family. I think it's over-dramatised. I think it's almost like turning into the Kardashians, which I think is quite disrespectful for someone like the Queen, who's literally dedicated her life to this institution.
I agree. It's completely undermined it.
And I don't even think the Americans are that interested, really. Like, what else is there to say?
Well, you've got to assume, surely, that this is being kept going by Harry and Meghan. You know, they want to be part of Netflix. They've done a big deal with them. They've done a big deal with Spotify. They've done a big deal to do podcasts, to do books. They want to keep telling people about stuff. And so as long as they want to keep doing that, there'll be some idiot sitting in a boardroom somewhere who's willing to pay them a load of money to do it. So that's why it's still going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? It was only a couple of months ago that we were talking here at this table about the fact that Harry and Meghan and Megxit wasn't going to be covered in The Crown. And everyone was kicking off about the fact that they'd put their foot down and said it wasn't going to be. And I'm not saying it was all the same people around the table, but I was sat in this seat defending it then. I don't personally think it's going to go that far, because The Crown is about historic drama. The whole beauty of it is kind of reliving these nostalgic moments. Megxit was, what, a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Last year? I can't even remember now. Yeah. But it was in recent history. It's not going to be that interesting for The Crown itself. As far as releasing this documentary alongside The Crown goes, that just makes sense. Yeah. Like, that's what marketing is. You release a book, a documentary, when everyone's talking about the royal family. Like, surely they'd be stupid not to do that.
And of course, JJ, you know this. The fact about celebrity is that you strike while the iron is hot, and if you are a celebrity, which is what they are now, you're selling yourself to the highest bidder, aren't you?
That's it. So on one hand, you've got naysayers saying,
Megxit,
they've left the royal family, what are they doing? So, yeah, they've left the royal family, now they're forging their own careers as celebrities.
Is that what we're calling it?
It is, yeah. Well, producers, podcasters, they're making millions. I'd call that a career.
All right.
And the fact is, most of the stuff that I hear, so many of the people who just seem to make a living from hating Harry and Meghan, most of the stories that you tell us are sources. Now we're going to hear it from Harry's own words. This is the Duke's memoir. Well, yeah, people do want to hear that, actually, because rather than it being a case of a source of this, source of that, now you can then read that book and you can say, Harry, actually, you did say this.
I'm going to spend some of my hard-earned money to buy Harry's book. The day that happens, honestly,
you'll borrow the book.
Free one.
He might give you a free one to review.
Honestly,
I'd rather
set a £20 note on fire.
It's a fascinating read, and it's going to be extraordinary to see what he says on the basis that they have been paid a lot of money to secure their rights. But what's also very clear is that a lot of the stuff, content is king. And if you produce rubbish content and nobody wants to see it, listen to it, or read it, or it's just not good enough, they are going to lose their relevance. And the only thing they can trade off is the fact that they were part of this institution and they saw things that we have never seen in our lives and we can never see. So that's the stuff that they've got to reveal.
We know exactly
Otherwise,
what they're going to say. They're literally just going to whine about how everyone was mean to them.
No one has ever met them.
No, I'm just saying. No, but we know. We know this is what's going to happen. We know. That's exactly what they're going to say.
Who have you met?
I've met Harry on a couple of occasions. Thank you very much, Steve.
The point is, though, surely, the point
he met me.
We don't even know if he's writing the book yet, because it hasn't been mentioned by the publishing company, and we don't know if he does eventually write the book, whether he's got a deal with the royal family not to reveal certain things. Otherwise, they might reveal some things about him.